Phillips here, talking about staying teachable and keeping growing this afternoon. It's Sunday afternoon. And whether you're watching live or whether you're watching a recorded session, thank you so much for taking the time to tune in. I sure appreciate it. And I'm going to jump right into it this afternoon. So talking about staying teachable, it takes work to experience continued growth and learning, right? It's not something that just magically happens. You really have to work at it in most cases. And you can grow from the wisdom and mentoring of other people. A lot of people, you may have heard the statement, success leaves clues. I'm a huge fan of that. Because the thing is, people that came before you and saw the type of success that you want to see, often they've already succeeded at many of those things. And so you're able to model that behavior, and you're able to see a very similar level of success, if not the same level of success, if you follow through and execute on those things that your mentors, that books, I mean, there's all kinds of different avenues that you can be studying and learning on. So ultimately and simply said, it's this. It's important to remain teachable throughout your life, right? One of the best things you can do for your health, your wealth, your continued well-being is to learn and to continue to grow. But keep this in mind too. Learning without application is pointless. You have to, if you're going to take the time to learn something, if you're going to take the time to invest in learning a new skill or learning about something or even learning about people, if you're not going to take action and invest in that task or invest in what it is that you've learned, it's really pointless. You have to take what you've learned and be able to apply it. You got to take action, learn new skills, take action. Like today, Sunday, here's my challenge. Try something new. Or if it's not Sunday and you're watching this on a replay, if it's a day that ends in the word day, try something new, right? Go after it. Give it a shot. This is one of those things. It's an excellent way you can love yourself and others by taking action, learning new skills, and being better than you were yesterday, today. Kick butt, right? You always have to keep growing. So here's 5 things, just a few little tidbits, 5 little tidbits here. 1, people who learn more tend to earn more. There's a lot of value in that. If you learn more, you earn more. And I'm not just talking about monetary, right? You'll earn the return, the respect. You can earn that, that feel-good feeling by teaching or coaching somebody else and passing it on and mentoring somebody else. Through adult learning, people are often more open-minded and socially connected. They're more likely to be more active, both physically, mentally agile, right? And out in the community. People are willing that are willing to continually grow and are willing to invest more in others. They're willing often, if you know more and you feel you have something to offer, those people are often more willing to mentor and help to train other people. Continued growth and learning, it contributes to higher self-confidence as well. Keep that in mind. The more you know, the more willing you are to stretch yourself, to put bigger goals out in front of you. The more willing you are to stretch, and it'll give you a stronger personality. That could be both good or bad, right? Stronger personality to really be able to succeed and persevere through a task, but also a stronger personality. Sometimes you have to be willing to tone it down and listen. Along with higher self-confidence, being that that's one of the things, it creates more self-resiliency, right? Self-resiliency meaning that when you go out of your way to try something new, if you don't succeed on the first go-round, those people are a lot more willing to pick themselves up, dust themselves off, and try again. So here's kind of my tidbits in the tail end of this afternoon. One of the best ways that you can continue to learn and to grow, for me personally, this is my recommendation, read. I recommend reading, right? You can learn from all kinds of books. And you can read more than just on books. Read blogs online, right? Watch YouTube. There's all kinds of things that you can learn and grow from on YouTube. You can learn the right way to do things. You can also learn the wrong way to do things. So you need to be careful at who you're picking and choosing to follow and is mentoring you and participating with you. Sometimes you get feedback on stuff like this on if it's a live broadcast. So I do recommend read stuff, YouTube it, Google it, right? If you want to know something, there is nothing out there right now that you can't Google and learn to be more productive and learn to be more successful at. Seek out a mentor. I mean, that may seem a little bit old school, but seek out somebody that's been down the path that you want to go down, and seek them out and ask if they're willing to help, if they're willing to give you a path, give you an outline, right? Seek somebody out, and here's the final one. And for me, read the Bible. The Bible has so many fantastic teachings in it, and there are so many people that carry much more expertise than what I may on the Bible, but I'm such a huge fan because there are so many lessons, and there is so much continued and continual learning in the Bible. If you're really familiar with it, here'd be my challenge today, is seek out a new Bible plan. Get a new suggestion from your mentor. Hey, what's a Bible plan you could offer for me? And read it in a different order, right? Even if you feel that you're an expert on the Bible, if you get somebody else that says, hey, try reading it this way because it may give you a different impact, that's one of those things that it may not have occurred to you before, right? So just read through a different order and method. It can give you a whole different light. It can give you a whole different impact on the way that the lesson is taught or the way you take it in. So in closing, over the years for me, here's what I found. I found there is not a shortcut. There's no magic bullet. There's not a secret method. I wish there was, as far as learning, right? Just inject it right in the head, right? But there's no magic bullet when it comes to learning and growth. That's something that it takes time. It takes time invested by you, the person that wants to learn a new subject, a new task, a new item, right? It takes time, and ultimately it takes work. You got to put in the work. You can't not work and just expect to get the result, right? So again, for anybody that whether you're tuning in live or you're tuning in later, thank you so much for participating. Certainly, you can always comment down below and subscribe to my live feeds, my videos, my channels, and so forth. If you feel I have something to offer, I certainly love to share with everybody out there. Thank you for taking the few minutes out of your day to tune in. I sure appreciate it. And I hope you have whatever day it is, ending in day for you. It's Sunday for me right now. Whatever day it is for you, I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day, a fantastic evening. Keep learning, keep growing, stay teachable.